Hi guys, Aid from richbike.com here, out today with the Kawasaki Z1000SX. This is the 18 model. Looks as great as the previous model in that fantastic Kawasaki metallic green. Very good looking bike. You can adjust the screen. On the performance pack you get a tinted screen, or blackened screen. Looks like an out and out racer, doesn't it? Quite incredible. Performance pack you get the Aqua exhaust and the smoked screen, and the touring pack you get the panniers. The other things I'll probably get with this are the taller windscreen and the heated grips, but the quad exit exhaust look bloody mean, don't they? Woohoo! So let's take this out, shall we? Just put some petrol in it. This bike's from the fantastic selection over at P&H Motorcycles in Crawley. Right, so it's got quite a low clutch point actually, compared to the other motorcycles I've been on recently, which are right at the top with the clutch travel. This one's right at the start, caught me out and I stalled it the first time. Absolutely fine now. In fact, overall I actually prefer it as you feed it out rather than being right at the end of its travel, especially with my short stubby hands. Now I was able to stand up on this bike still quite comfortably, definitely fully on the balls of my feet, and my heel about 2 centimetres up, not quite an inch from the ground, so very good really. And I've got a 30-inch inside leg and I'm 5'10" in my actual height. Relax a little bit. Right, compared to the other bikes I've been on, straight with this bike just feels more like a super bike in a high sport mode. It's very dynamic, instant response. As soon as you touch that throttle, the bike leaps forward. There's no kind of linearity to it, which makes it particularly exciting, but perhaps not so good in traffic. But of course you can wind it down to a lower mode. The seat's firm but ultimately comfortable because the seat's narrow, so I'm very comfortable on it. The pegs are in a perfect place for me. My nuts aren't resting on the tank. I'm somewhere between in the middle of the seat really, so the front and the back, all very good. Right, a bit of a dangerous manoeuvre, but I'll put the screen back up, less buffeting. It goes down or up, simple as that. Wind mirrors are just about the best I've been on for a long while. I mean, the one on the right, I've got superb vision, and one on the left, not too bad. Cool, it's taken out by a white BMW then. Nice. Well, nothing wrong with the speed of this bike. It's got plenty of overtaking. There goes that white BMW, almost killed me. Now he's in a hurry. Bastard. Looking down on the bike, pretty good, not very cluttered. It's got certainly less knobs and fiddly bits than the Yamaha 900 Tracer GT I took out. And the bike instantly feels much more dynamic, more of a racing bike than the Tracer. Similarly agile actually. As I said before, and I took this bike up a couple of years ago, this is just a superb all-rounder. One minute it's a super bike and the next minute it's a touring bike, and I completely agree with that again actually. I can't feel any difference from the model before, to be honest. I mean, the screen's probably a little bit out of date in that it's not a kind of colour TFT on full TFT screen, but at least it means you can see the rev counter clearly, which is definitely a failure on TFTs, well, most TFT screens. In this light, the sun behind me, I can't make out the speedo particularly well either, as it happens. But quite frankly, you know what kind of speed you're doing. If you really need to look at the speed, you look at the speed. So it's a no. Yeah, it's no real problem for me. bike already is definitely a massive contender. I've kind of always liked this bike from the off. It's about 9,800 for the standard bike alone, with the performance packs about 800 quid, and with the touring packs about another 700 quid. So for £10,500, almost identical, funnily enough, would you believe it, shock horror, to the Yamaha 900 Tracer GT, which has got to be literally a like-for-like competitor of this. I think if you're more into comfort, although this is comfortable, if you're more into kind of just comfort cruising, the Tracer might take your money. If you really fancy some weekend blasts as well, and you're bored racer at heart, this is your only bike to get, then I would definitely get this. Now, as it happens, I'm going to get a couple of bikes, so I might not need this, in essence, to be that only bike. Saying that, it's fabulous. Really liking it. Now, I'm near Crawley, I don't know if you know it well, but there's not much in the way of twisties here. I can feel this bike turns at least as well as the Tracer. God. Bloody hell, sorry exhaust out, mate. Bloody illegal. Why about you do 40 in the 30 zone? You've got cars putting out toxic shit like that. Ah dear. Anyway, I rant over. Shit, where am I? I don't want to end up in Gatwick. Just take it a bit easy. So, really, it's a stunning looking bike. I know it's a good hander, I can already feel that anyway. It's a comfortable place to be, and it really is the ultimate two bikes in one. I've not yet come across a bike that's as accomplished at this, at being the two different bikes. It's a real Gemini, yin yang, take your pick. What do you feel like doing today? So all in all, that makes it very impressive. And I'll say it again, if you're after one bike, it really gives this a serious look at, because it just ticks so many boxes. I reckon Mrs. was getting the back of this, cut the panniers down to France, and when she's not on it, woof. Oh, finally, a moment when motorbikes are better than cars. There they go. Oh, okay. Switch off. What was that? Bloody I'm in fourth gear then. My fault. I was going to check that car in front of me. Yeah, pulled away in fourth, no problem, didn't it? Okay, slight jiggle. Thank you very much. Hello, hello, hello. Oh, Aid, don't get distracted. Don't get distracted. Yeah, I suppose it hasn't got the heated grips on the touring pack. Really surprised actually. Because that's something you're definitely going to want. When the idea of a touring bike is you're more likely to be using it on an annual basis, therefore in inclement weather. So it makes more sense. I imagine most people go for the tall screen, but I can see why I've left it like this, because when I put it down, as you saw, it looks like an out-and-out superbike. When it went past me at speed, I wouldn't know the difference between this and the Z1000, what you called it, the main bike, the main Ninja. Goes down gears a treat, absolute treat. That really is like a hot knife through butter. Come on, England. Hey, oh, yes, very nice bike, a good all-rounder. It doesn't seat 6 people though. It's not much good for an Uber or anything.
Top end?
I don't know, we're just taking it out on a test ride. It probably goes 150. Yeah, I wouldn't do that. Well, not again. Well, there you go, there's someone who likes the bike as much as I do. Well, that really wanted me. Well, you know, I do look good in leathers, it has to be said. Well, I'm not going to find any twisties, so I can show off my poor cornering skills. So, might as well call it quits really. I mean, I know what I need to know. This bike is as good as I remember it. Stunning all-rounder. Oh, I really like it. And it looks nuts in this green livery as well. You've got to have Kawasaki for that. Got to. Right, okay, so on that note, this is Aid signing out. I'm bloody well lost. And it's going to probably took me 20 minutes to get back to where I was up to P&H Motorcycles. Oh, doing around here. Okay, so Aid signing out. You take care out there, ride safely. Until then, adios.